In this session number 10, we are going to explore the death and accountability concepts. In the previous session, we explored trust and governance. We saw that society is built on responsibility and that authority is not a privilege but a trust. In this session, we move toward a deeper horizon, beyond society, beyond this life, to the realities that give human existence its ultimate meaning. We explore two closely connected themes: death and judgment. Death and the transition beyond life. Well, across all revelation, one truth is certain. Human life is temporary. Every individual, regardless of status, power, or wealth, will face death. In early traditions, death is recognized as a transition. It marks the end of worldly life and the beginning of another reality. But the nature of this transition is not always fully detailed. The emphasis is on inevitability. In the Moses tradition, this understanding continues. Death separates human beings from worldly action and prepares them for what comes next. The focus remains on the seriousness of life because its end is certain. In the teachings of Jesus, death is brought closer to human awareness. It is not distant, but immediate, a reality that should shape how one lives here and now. The emphasis is not on fearing death, but on being prepared for it. In the Quran, this theme reaches full clarity. Death is not an end, but a transition. Every soul will experience it. No one can escape it or delay it beyond its appointed time. And what follows is certain. The temporary nature of life is emphasized in the Quran repeatedly. Human beings are reminded that this world is not permanent and that what lies beyond it is more lasting. Thus, across the stages, a clear pattern emerges. Early traditions affirm death as transition. Moses' stage reinforces its certainty. Jesus emphasizes readiness, and the Quran integrates all of this, presenting death as inevitable, purposeful, and meaningful. And death is not the end, but the beginning of accountability. Now, to the second theme, judgment. If death is a transition, then another question follows. What comes after? Well, across all revelation, the answer is consistent. Human beings will be held accountable. In early tradition, this accountability is strongly emphasized. Deeds are recorded, actions are exposed, and judgment is certain. The idea is clear. Nothing is lost. Everything matters. In the Moses tradition, judgment becomes more defined. Reward and punishment are introduced as a consequence of human actions. Obedience leads to success. Disobedience leads to loss. Justice is not only earthly, it extends beyond this life. In the teachings of Jesus, the focus deepens. Judgment is not only about outward actions, but about inner sincerity. The state of the heart, the intention behind actions becomes central. In the Quran, this theme reaches full integration. Judgment is precise, comprehensive, and just. Every action, no matter how small, is accounted for. Human beings are judged individually. No one carries the burden of another. Justice is complete and nothing is overlooked. At the same time, the Quran emphasizes mercy is present. Accountability is balanced with the possibility of forgiveness. Thus, across these stages, the pattern becomes clear. Early traditions emphasize certainty of judgment. The Moses stage defines consequences. Jesus emphasizes inner sincerity, and the Quran integrates all of this, presenting a system where justice is complete and mercy remains open. Every action leads to an outcome, and every life reaches its conclusion. In the next session, we will continue relationships between human beings and God and what it ultimately means to succeed. Thank you for listening.